The sun rises slowly over the River Thames, painting the skyline in gold. The Tower Bridge, proud and steady, opens its arms to the morning light. Red double-decker buses begin their daily journey. Black taxis hum through narrow lanes, and Big Ben tolls with timeless grace. The narrator's voice breaks the silence. Once, from this island, a kingdom ruled the world. Its ships sailed across oceans, its flag touched every continent. And its ideas, both noble and cruel, changed humanity forever. This is the story of the United Kingdom, a land where tradition and transformation collide, where the past never truly fades, and where the echoes of empires still whisper through every stone street in misty morning. Long before it became a global empire, the United Kingdom was a collection of divided tribes: Celts, Picts, and Anglo-Saxons. The Romans came first, bringing roads, walls, and order. But even they could not tame the northern wilds. The Norman conquest of 1066 changed everything. Castles rose. Kings were crowned, and the seeds of a monarchy that would last 1,000 years were planted. Stone by stone, city by city, the idea of Britain began to form, not just as a land, but as an identity. Cut to the roaring seas of the 16th century. British ships, carrying sails marked with the Red Cross of St. George, begin to conquer the waves. From the Caribbean to India, from Africa to the Pacific, the empire grows, trading spices, silk, and tea, but also taking lives and lands. The narrator continues with gravity. For every crown of gold brought home, there were chains of iron left behind. Yet from this era came Shakespeare, Newton, Darwin, and the Industrial Revolution minds that forever changed how humanity thinks, creates, and evolves. The British Empire, once small and uncertain, became the largest the world had ever seen. At its height, it ruled over a quarter of the Earth's population. The sun never set on the Union Jack. Steam fills the air. Factories roar in Manchester and Birmingham. Trains thunder through tunnels, and ships leave ports heavy with coal and iron. Britain becomes the workshop of the world. The empire made Britain rich, the narrator whispers, but it also made it restless. The call for reform, for rights, and for equality begins to echo louder with each generation. Early 1900s, the world trembles. The United Kingdom stands tall at the center of global politics, but dark clouds gather over Europe. World War I erupts. Sons of Britain march to muddy fields in France, never to return. In London, bells ring for victory, but the victory feels hollow. 2 decades later, another storm, World War II. This time, Britain stands alone against the rising tide of tyranny. Bombs fall over London, the Blitz turns night into fire. But through the smoke and rubble, one man's voice rises, Winston Churchill, declaring with unbroken spirit, "We shall never surrender." The courage of the British people becomes legend. When peace finally comes, the empire is shaken, but the nation's heart beats stronger than ever. After the war, the world changes. Colonies demand independence. India, once the jewel of the crown, becomes free. Africa, the Caribbean, and Asia follow. The empire fades, but Britain does not die. From the ashes of loss rises something new, the Commonwealth, a bond of nations united by history, but guided by cooperation and respect. Britain learns to lead not through fear or force, but through influence, diplomacy, and culture. Cut to present-day London. Glass towers shimmer beside medieval cathedrals. The London eye turns, reflecting both progress and nostalgia. In Scotland, mountains stand proud under the mist. In Wales, green valleys sing with the echoes of song. In Northern Ireland, peace holds fragile but strong. The narrator's tone softens. This is a land that remembers everything, the glory and the guilt, the pride and the pain. Modern Britain is not an empire, it is an idea. A fusion of cultures, languages, and dreams, shaped by centuries of struggle and triumph. The camera moves through London streets. A Pakistani shopkeeper opens his store. A Nigerian student crosses the bridge to class. A Polish builder laughs with a Scottish colleague. An elderly English woman feeds pigeons at Trafalgar Square. This is the real power of the United Kingdom, its people. It is no longer the empire that ruled the world, but a home where the world has come to live. In its diversity lies its strength. In its freedom lies its pride. and in its democracy lies its soul. The camera glides over Buckingham Palace. The sound of guards marching echoes under gray clouds. The monarchy, centuries old, still stands as a symbol of unity and continuity. The late Queen Elizabeth II, one of the most enduring figures of the 20th century, watches over a nation that constantly redefines itself. Now, with King Charles III, the story continues, not as an empire, but as a family of nations searching for its place in a changing world. The narrator's voice grows heavier. No kingdom is without shadow. Brexit divides the people. Economic struggles rise. The question of identity, British, English, Scottish, European, burns in the hearts of millions. The United Kingdom stands at a crossroads between past glory and future uncertainty. But through every storm, there remains a quiet, capable resilience, the same spirit that rebuilt after the Blitz, that fought for freedom, that still believes in fairness, humor, and hope. From the Beatles to the Rolling Stones, from Harry Potter to James Bond, British creativity continues to shape global culture. Its education, music, film, and art reach every corner of the earth. The accents may differ, but the influence is unmistakable. Empires fall, the narrator says, but stories never die. And Britain, for all its contradictions, remains one of the world's greatest storytellers. The camera returns to the River Thames. The water glows under the setting sun. The Union Jack waves gently above the Parliament. The narrator's final words echo with reverence. The United Kingdom was never just a land, it was an idea. An idea that the human spirit could conquer the seas, build nations, and rise again after every fall. Today, its empire is gone. But its voice remains in every language, every song, every dream that dares to reach beyond its island shores. As the music swells, the screen fades to black. The last line appears, the United Kingdom, not an empire, but an echo that still shapes the world.